Alright, let's lock up those chastity belts. We're on. This is Artemis's first time playing Ocarina of Time all the way through. I'm not letting her not finish this. I will be
Thank
playing,
you.
she will be accompanying. So, you are new to the Zelda scene in general, so you gotta name it something stupid and ludicrous. So what are we going with?
Oh my gosh. Mm. You know what? Just because, I kind of want to say chastity.
Okay!
Not, I, yeah. Yeah, you know why.
Chas.
It's about as much as he's gonna get from Zelda anyway.
Aw, I wanted it to be Chastity, but I can't get the second T. Hold on. I want to change it now. Hmm. Not enough spaces. I don't know how I'm gonna make this work.
I mean, we could always, if it would be allowed because of, like, YouTube and all that and copyrights, but, Virgin, because, he'll still be one by the end of this.
Hey, in Skyward Sword, they were hitting it off for realsies.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll explain the lore to you.
Yeah, all I know is something about it's a different Link every game, and that's about all I know, and that's just like, but why?
So, Skyward Sword is the beginning of all the timelines. And, okay, hold on, narration. In the vast, deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. ... I'm never not going to read the ... I don't care what anyone says.
It is a thing.
But Skyward Sword is the beginning of the timeline, where in that one, Zelda is the goddess Hylia reborn in human form. And Link is her chosen champion. So Link has to get the Goddess Blade and upgrade it to the Master Sword and stop the demon Demise from destroying Hyrule. And when he
Okay.
Oh wait, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. I always read that as come Hitler, and I don't know why. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend, and guide him to me, ... I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly! The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon thee! You're reading, Navi.
Okay.
I will wait till we're actually doing gameplay to keep explaining Skyward Sword, because I don't want to get interrupted every 2 seconds.
That's fair.
At least a game like this, I feel like it'll be easy for me to keep talking because I know a good bit about the lore. Whereas, like, Resident Evil, Alien Isolation, don't know what the fuck I'm talking about for the most part, and I run out of topics quickly. Or it's not so much that I don't know what I'm talking about, it's that I'm not as invested as I am, like, with this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Why are his eyes open? They're supposed to be closed. He's supposed to be sleeping.
Chastity, wake up! The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Chastity, get up! Hey, come on! Can destiny really depend on such a lazy boy?
Link, the champion sleeper, no matter what timeline.
Right.
Oh, you have no idea. In every game, he is always sleeping at some point. That's why it's very funny that there's a game called Link's Awakening.
You finally woke up! Navi, the fairy! The great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you! The great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now!
Right meow! Okay. I don't know how we're going to divide voices, but we're going to. We got... Do you want Saria? I fucking love Saria.
Mm.
You got this, or do you want me to?
Mm-hmm. I got it. Just bad time for me to be taking a bite.
Oh. Story of my life.
Yahoo! Hi, Chastity!
God, this name is not going to get old anytime soon. I think I might talk Dusky into redoing Skyward Sword from the beginning for doing all the playthroughs recorded.
Fair enough.
Wow, a fairy! Finally, a fairy came to you, Chastity! Wow, that's great news! I'm so happy for you!
Corner, Edward. No, corner. It is not that time yet. Go to... Tough, corner.
No one puts baby in a corner.
Yeah, oh, he got in trouble a lot earlier.
Children.
Now you're a true Kokiri, Chastity!
What? No, corner.
Excuse me, Kai. Is that right? The great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the Deku Tree, or to the great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the great Deku Tree.
Okay, now we have some gameplay for a little bit. So the demon Demise in Skyward Sword was pillaging the land, and the goddess Hylia imprisoned him. I can't remember how much time passes. Hylia brings herself in human form as Zelda and waits for the moment when Link will be ready to start getting the Goddess Blade. And then you spend the whole game upgrading the Goddess Blade so that you can defeat Demise. And when you defeat Demise, he curses you and Zelda so that you will always be reincarnated in a never-ending battle with him. And Demise takes the form of Ganon whenever he is reincarnated. So I could be... This part I always get unclear on. I'm pretty sure it's almost always the same Ganondorf in every game. But it's very seldom the same Link and Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
So weird having a bare inventory screen.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hi,
this
Kai.
one, this is the game that changes the timelines. Because of all the time travel shenanigans, it branches off into I'd have to look at the picture I sent you. I think 3 timelines.
I think so.
Oh, here, you can look at the picture. How many timelines are there?
Oh, true.
Because
true.
that's the canon picture Nintendo made. Like, that's not one of the fan theory ones. That's the canon one.
Nice. Okay, let me... I'm battling a kitty here. Yeah, 3 different timelines.
Okay, and then Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are their own timeline. I don't know why, so don't ask. But that was one of those things they decided, I want to say over the summer, that those 2 would be their own timeline.
Yeah. Thought you knew everything.
I never claimed to know everything. This is one of the ones I know a decent amount for.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, when I get invested in games, I tend to learn a pretty decent amount about the lore. Like,
well, then
there's one...
The timeline thing is a relatively recent thing they actually canonized, because for a while it was just a fan thought process of all the timelines and how it worked. And then eventually Nintendo was like, yeah, they're timelines. Then they actually tried to organize it, and then Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom didn't fit into the timeline. Oh, fuck. So they just said, it's its own thing.
Fair.
Because I've seen so many different things that explain the timeline. So it is nice to see a canon timeline rather than guessing. Fucking hell! Why can't I walk a straight line? So it is nice to see one, just this is the timeline versus all the fan ones. What the fuck am I doing? Versus just guessing which fan came up with the best idea. Meant to do that.
Link's greatest enemy, walking in a straight line.
Well, I blame this controller. I don't like the Switch controller. I should use my wired controller instead of this wireless one, because it's got a slightly better analog stick. But I think for now, I'm just going to deal with it. Till I get frustrated and can't deal with it anymore. So I know I'm supposed to be going straight to the Great Deku Tree, but I'm saving a step. The first thing you have to do is get the Kokiri Dagger and the Kokiri Shield, so that the dickhead guarding the Great Deku Tree will let you through.
So when it comes to like game lore and stuff, when you do Final Fantasy VII, I will
need lore on that because I've never played it.
I can game lore exposition you, no problem. I got you.
I got into Final Fantasy through Kingdom Hearts, but I've never owned the games to play them. So now that I finally have Final Fantasy VII, it is a yes, I am playing it. My favorite bit of Kingdom Hearts 2 involving the Final Fantasy characters is when you go back to Hollow Bastion for the second time and you're doing the Tron stuff. The second half of the Tron stuff. And the Master Control program is turning the town defenses against everyone. And you have to go back into the Tron world. Leon goes to Sid to get the computer virus. And when he comes back, he immediately starts typing on the keys of the computer and goes, damn it, it's not working. Then Aerith takes the computer virus from him and goes, let me try. And she actually installs the computer virus into the computer. Like, Leon tries everything but installing the virus. And it is the funniest shit.
I love Aerith so much. Even just in the 7 lore in general, like, I love her.
If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. What's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield? And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief! Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Mito, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree, huh? Grumble, 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 grumble. I hate him. He hates me for no... I'm pretty sure he hates me because he has a crush on Saria.
Probably.
And Saria's like, oh, Chastity, you're my BFF forever. And he's just like, but I like Saria.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say in this timeline, Link's family, his mom and dad, are killed by bandits. And his mom, like, escapes into the forest and, like, dies as she's meeting the Great Deku Tree. And the Great Deku Tree takes Link and raises him. Or has... I think the answer is he has Saria raise him, and that's kind of the reason why she's so invested him. Because the children of Kokiri Forest don't age. They're always children. This is you're Navi.
Okay. Great Deku Tree, I'm back.
Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Chastity, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Chastity, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have the courage enough to undertake this task? Yeah! Link can't talk. He only goes, yeah, ah! Then enter, brave Chastity, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Chastity. And Chastity, when Navi speaks, use the up C button to listen well to her words of wisdom.
Navi's words of wisdom.
Hey, look, listen.
Yeah! Hey, look, listen, you fucking annoying fairy!
I'd rather be forced to listen to constant Katy Perry.
Can we quote that?
I don't know. I was actually wondering.
I think so long as we're not singing it and doing the whole song, we're okay. So I'm going to be honest. Throughout this whole thing, just because I know what I am doing, I will not be doing unnecessary, what I deem unnecessary bullshit.
Fair enough.
I will not get the compass or the map. I don't
That's
need
fair.
them.
That's fair. Going back to Final Fantasy VII, I got into it actually through roleplay on YouTube. Somebody recommended the 7 movie to me. So I found it at Walmart not long after, got obsessed with it. Had no clue what any of it was talking about until I made a friend at 16 who sat there and expositioned the entire story to me while watching the movie. And by that I mean it's like, okay, here's like the first 2 sentences in the movie, pause, expedition dump, play, finishes that intro, pause, expedition dump.
Expedition?
Yes,
Expedition?
Exposition.
The first time I let it go, but 2 in a row? Come on. I'm not making you
huge.
read the tutorial lines. Fuck that noise.
Thank you. Yeah, no, just huge lore dumps and everything. It was like, okay.
See, I need someone...
Ow! 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 Forgive me, Master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, you can hold the...
Oh, fuck.
If you hold the
Analog stick.
forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it'll work, though, if the cliff is really, really high. Well, try it if you're feeling bold.
I need someone to lore dump, oh, fuck, why? Warhammer on me. Because Space Marine 2 was the first one I ever played, and I will probably be recording that with Dusky and Sorrow.
Mm-hmm.
But I have no idea what the fuck is happening in that. I only got into it because I recently, this one friend who I have stream was playing it online. I was like, this actually looks like a lot of fun. And
Nice. Yeah.
then there's also the Flash Gets Furry Crusade videos. And I love watching those. I was like, okay, this seems interesting.
Uh-huh.
I should have had
My
some fun with the fact that I was stuck in here.
My hubby might be able to help you with the Warhammer lore. I don't know how much he's done with the games, but I know he likes Warhammer enough that he has a pretty good or decent grasp of the lore.
Oh, nice.
He was at one point building an army, like the actual minis and everything.
Mr. Sorrow and I are talking about doing it on a tabletop simulator because neither one of us wants to spend the money on figurines and stuff. Because that gets expensive quick. Although I did find out there is a Warhammer store like 10 minutes away from me. Like where all they sell is Warhammer.
I definitely may or may not have spent a lot of money getting the start of an army for my husband one year for Christmas.
Oh, nice.
Of course, now it's all like packed away in storage and we have no clue where it is, but
I almost do want to have the figurines just because it would be cool to set that stuff up. But I also, you gotta paint, and I'm not a good painter. Okay, are you ready for this bullshit? Are you ready? 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 Are you
Leroy
sure?
Jenkins. Leroy Jenkins.
Oh, I fucked it up!
Yeah, whatchamacallit? Oh man. I know with Warhammer, he has like an entire army already on Tabletop Simulator.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Maybe he could teach me and Mr. Sorrow how to do that.
Yeah, probably.
If he wants to. I'm not going to pressure him anything. Totally going to pressure him.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd probably like to as soon as he can. It would probably mean me going, hey, love, you got friends. What,
Fuck!
kiddo?
How did I fuck that up twice?
Everett, if you go to bed now, I am not to see you out of your room for the rest of the night. Go.
Betty bye.
Yeah.
But Zelda lore, I feel like that's what we should put the focus on since we're playing Zelda.
True. Yeah. Yeah.
So this one is where the timelines diverge because of all the time travel shenanigans. Oh my god, what the fuck am I doing? I have never fucked this up this hard. Not since I was playing this for the first time as a 4-year-old. That's not true. The first time I played it was like 6.
Fair. # performance anxiety.
Pretty much. Now that I have to talk the smack of I've played this a lot, I'm pretty good at playing it. I'm going to suck left and right. As one does.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting over here with my only blue ocarina.
I have mine here too. My Hylian shield is in front of me too, along with my statues of Link, Zelda, and Mipha from Breath of the Wild.
Ooh. Yeah. My blue ocarina is not a master ocarina. But it is really, really pretty.
Is it that one? I thought it was this one. I'm going to try a different one just because I fucked it up 3 times now.
That's fair.
I didn't think it was this one, though. I thought it was the one I was at, because that... Oh, my God. I swear I'm decent at this game. I might not be the best, but I am... Yeah, no, it is not this. It was the one I was at. I am positive. I'm just fucking something up. What is happening? Why is that? I don't get what... It's probably because I'm not hitting the center enough.
Yeah.
But it's still, like, I've never had this much trouble doing it. We're gonna... No, we gotta keep the fails in, just so everyone can make fun of me. I mean, Dusky watched me do this, like, last year. No, wait, no, we started 2 years ago. We finished last year. He watched me do this, like, 2 years ago and get it on the first try.
Nice. Yeah,
So-
you know what?
So the fact that I can't right now is like, what the fuck?
If when you get like editing software, just take this, put in one of the corners like a fall fail counter or something.
There it is! How the fuck did I do that? Like, I've never had so much overcorrection in Link's fall. Like, normally I'm trying to get him to move while he's falling, and he's not going anywhere.
Huh.
So that is... I don't understand what's happening today. Again, it must all be part of the performance anxiety. Fate knows what I am trying to do is, like, yeah, you're gonna look like an ass now.
Mm-hmm. That's how it always works, isn't it? Going with Zelda and Ocarinas. This is probably going to come up a lot. Apologies in advance.
You're fine. That's kind of the whole point. We need to talk.
Yeah.
No more long periods of silence like last night where we just could not keep a conversation going.
I know. I feel so...
It's not your... I am just as much to blame.
So the site Songbird Ocarina, it's been sold out for a very, very long time. I have no clue when they're gonna get another one. But they have this one ocarina. They actually have a Navi ocarina that lights up when it's played.
Ooh, that's probably a pretty penny.
Oh yeah. Oh, they have this absolutely gorgeous one that, to me personally, it almost looks like the underside of like an octopus's like tentacle and everything with like the suction cups.
Is it supposed to be an Octorok? No, seriously. There's a creature in this game called an Octorok.
Oh, nice.
So-
No, it's oh, go on.
Well, I was going to say, is it supposed to be like one of their tentacles?
No, it's not that ocarina is not Zelda related, but it's
Okay.
absolutely gorgeous. It has light sensors in it that will change color with the key of the music that you're playing.
Please forgive me, mister. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor?
Yes. Yes, I do. If you had any loyalty, you would have taken that information to the grave. Sorry. I do want to
Right.
read the dialogue.
You're good.
There's some dialogues that are like, yeah, fuck it. It's just tutorial nonsense. Don't need it.
But yeah, no, so the...
Oh my god. Here, you want to do Navi real quick? Even though it's tutorial nonsense?
So you get into the water. If you hold down A, you can dive. I bet there's some interesting things in the water. I think I lost my Navi voice already.
You gotta keep it annoying. Whatever it is, it's gotta be annoying.
Maybe the annoying thing will be that she changes every time.
Oh, like 1 second she's like, hi, what's up? Hey, look, listen. Then all of a sudden, hey, look, listen. Navi, what the fuck happened? Did your testicles drop? Fuck! I knew I wasn't gonna make it.
But yeah, I have never actually seen the Navi ocarina. I've just seen it on like the pictures they have on their site.
Nice.
But yeah, I think it's like a 4 or 6 hole ocarina. It glows and everything. It's like, oh my gosh.
It does sound cool. It looks like the fairy.
Mm-hmm.
That is neat.
Yup.
Here you go. More tutorial reading.
Stand next to this block and grab it off with it. And grab hold of it with A. While holding A, you can push or pull it. If you stand next to the block and press A while pushing the analog stick towards the block, you can climb on top of it. Pay attention to what the action icon says.
No.
I refuse.
I do what I want. I make my own rules.
You can't make me.
I will press buttons regardless of what the action icon says.
Mm-hmm. Mm. I should probably get a Legend of Zelda Ocarina at some point.
Ow! Ow! If only I'd used Z targeting properly. Probably actually could have avoided some damage. Some unnecessary damage.
How dare you avoid unnecessary damage?
So, I love watching people who have never played this fight the first boss. Because the first boss is the easiest, but if you don't know what you're doing, it is... I wouldn't say challenging, but it's not as simple either.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've seen people do it and are like, I don't know what I'm doing. It's like, oh my god, it's so easy.
Oh, little tiny baby.
Ah, fuck! You know what I forgot to do?
Save.
Start a timer! Shit! It's alright.
I mean,
That-
episode-wise, why don't we...
That might have to be your job.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, what about after the boss fight then?
That's pretty much, we're gonna do the first boss. Might read all the dialogue afterwards. All the expedition, as you like to call it. Damn it. Damn it. Read all the exposition. Then, save. Yeah, those eggs on the ceiling are foreshadowing to what the boss will look like, but I don't feel like fighting them, even though they're super easy. As a kid, there were aspects to this game that genuinely terrified me.
Oh.
Now, like, as a 6-year-old, like...
Fair.
Like, there's a monster that you don't see till you're an adult in the game, or a teenager, or however old Link is whenever he pulls the Master Sword.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's 17 when he pulls the Master Sword. I'm not sure. Or he's 17 is the age he's fast-forwarded to.
Fair enough.
There is a monster you start to see it as older Link called Floor Masters.
Mm-hmm.
They used to terrify the shit out of me. Okay, so 2, 3, 1.
Yes. 23 is number 1.
Now it's come up 23 and number 1.
I think that was the voice I gave him. I forget the voices I assign pretty quickly.
Yeah, same.
How did you know our secret? How irritating! Oh, it's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie! Sorry about that!
I didn't... What? I love these guys, because they give you information just for, like, smacking them in the face, basically.
Mm-hmm. I think the queen needs some new minions.
Pretty much, she has the most disloyal minions ever.
Do you think I'm a traitor?
Yes, I do. It's spooky. Oh no!
It's spooky.
Where is Queen Goma? Can you focus? Can you? There we go.
Oh. Ooh.
Parasitic armored arachnid Goma.
Ooh. Well, she's
A spider, basically.
she's got a very nice eye. An eye that would make any beholder proud.
There we go. Done. Yeah, I know a lot of
Okay.
people who don't realize you can knock her off the ceiling.
Okay then.
Because she'll spawn her children, mini-hers, that you'll have to fight.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, fuck that noise. Not wasting time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this will be... we'll call it right here, I think. Because what time... Yeah, that's about what I was thinking. Okay. So, fuck off. When we come back, we'll be here.